go. Will the Oklahoma City Thunder tie up their playoff series with the Memphis Grizzlies? This is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. Western Conference Semifinals Game 4 on a Monday night from FedEx Forum. Opening tip scheduled for 9:30 Eastern Time on TNT. Grizzlies currently 4.5-point home favorites, while the total sits anywhere between 184 and 184.5. Go to SBRodds.com to monitor any future odds movement. The Thunder come off an 87-81 setback as 5.5-point road underdogs on last Saturday in Game 3, going under the total of 187.5. I was pretty upset watching the game from one of the Las Vegas sportsbooks in town, holding a ticket and of course giving out a pick of Oklahoma City plus 5.5 at SBRvideo.com in that contest. They held a 51-44 advantage on the glass, including 14-5 on the offensive end. I doubt that they're going to enjoy that type of margin in a decisive Game 4 that will really swing the series from a 3-1 advantage potentially to Memphis or tying it up with Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka, Kendrick Perkins, and Thabo Sefolosha, 6 of 25 from the field in Game 3. Kevin Durant's really not getting any help. Of course, he's playing without point guard Russell Westbrook, and he's still waiting to see if six-man Kevin Martin will assume the role as the second leading scorer for this team. But Durant has scored 20 or more points in 35 consecutive playoff games, and the Oklahoma City Thunder have lost 3 consecutive games just once this year during the regular season. So they're in the potential of landing into their second 3-game losing streak since the beginning of the regular season. Same position. They found themselves in the 2011 Western Conference semifinals. The Grizzlies, of course, lost that series to the Oklahoma City Thunder in 7 games. They held a 22-point lead in the second quarter of Game 4 in that series. They ended up losing that game in one of the better games in NBA playoff history, 133-123 triple overtime loss. Durant and Westbrook, of course, led the way for Oklahoma City. Memphis, 18-1 at home since February 8th, and they've won all 4 home playoff games, of course winning all 3 against the Los Angeles Clippers in the opening round. Only one NBA team has 3 players right now in NBA postseason that rank in the top 20 in scoring, and ironically enough, it's the Memphis Grizzlies, with Mike Conley, Marc Gasol, and Zach Randolph being those 3 players. And Conley is getting it done on the perimeter, really protecting the basketball. He doesn't have to worry about Westbrook. He's being guarded by Derek Fisher and a second-year player out there. Conley averaging a playoff career low 2 turnovers per game. Scott Brooks mentioned something in a halftime interview or after the first quarter interview, not sure when it happened, but I was watching the game, and Brooks mentioned that the Thunder really miss Westbrook's energy in the first quarter, and I think the Grizzlies know that they let one slip away in 2011, basically the same roster, and I think they're going to learn from that experience. That's why I'm going to pick Memphis minus 2.5 in the first half and Monday night in Game 4 at FedEx Forum against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This has been another edition of Across the Board here at SBRforum.com, and follow me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports. Cut.